Good morning. Hope everything's working okay. I think we're streaming now. Good morning, everyone. So, hey, Julie and Claire. Lovely to see you. Gosh, I haven't plugged the big TV in, so I can't see the chat. Let me just pop you on. So this morning, I had a request yesterday. Good morning, Suzanne. This morning, I had a request yesterday to do something a little bit hip focused. So while we wait for lots of people to come online, we're going to be doing some hip work standing, which might be a bit tricky balancing. So you can see here, I've got a chair. So you could use your sofa, or even if you just have a wall nearby, you might need that, or a windowsill or something to help you keep your balance. As usual, I also use a pillow a lot for when we start. We center. And today, if you have a yoga strap, use a yoga strap. If not, grab yourself a tea towel and roll up your tea towel like so. Okay, and then we can use that as a yoga strap. Sorry, my screen here is bright pink. You all look neon pink. So let me just switch that up. Pop into the chat if you're feeling okay. Good morning. I know a few of you. Hi, Justine and Caroline and Sarah accordingly. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, pop in the chat if you've got any injuries or anything you'd like me to know about this morning. I'm going to just give it till about 8:21 to give people a chance to get on. I know there was a few problems yesterday with the chat box. And maybe whoever's there, could you give me a thumbs up if my mic seems to be working? I don't sound like I'm in a tin can. Hey, Louise made it. Yeah, and you found the chat box, Louise. That's fabulous. Okay, so those of you who are just, oh great, Julie, thank you. Okay, so again, those of you who are just managing to pop on, I can see more people coming online. We're going to need something, a chair or a wall or something to balance against, a cushion for your bum, and ideally a yoga strap, but if not, a tea towel will do. All right, so have those ready, and it's going to be a hippie. Hello, Emma. Lots of lovely familiar faces and some new ones. So those of you who don't know me, I'm Sarah. Don't worry, I will be kind. All right, but welcome, and congratulate yourself for making it to the mat this morning, for keeping yourself moving, keeping yourself motivated. And even if some of the poses you find a little bit tricky, just miss them out and do the next one. The idea is that we have something to wake up for, that we keep moving our breath through our body and keep our body nicely aligned. And that just makes us feel better. If you're standing beautifully, good posture, your whole aura feels better. Everything feels better. So let's start. As always, we start with some breath. Excuse me, froggy in my throat. You can start cross-legged like I am. I know we have Martin around and lots of people have sore lower back. So do make sure that your lower back is drawn in here. So if you do have a sore back, try kneeling, because that will help you draw your lower back in more. See how that curves in? That's a great place to be if you've got lumbar disc stuff going on. Otherwise, sit like me. Take a big breath in, open your eyes, take your shoulders all the way back, lift your chin and kind of say, hello me. Turn your hands down onto your legs and feel the weight of your hands. Our hips and our legs are very much associated with earthing and grounding. So take a deep breath in just through your nostrils, a long, long breath out, and welcome yourself here. Let's do that again. A lovely full breath in and an extra long breath out. I'm going to count with you now. So start to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath just for a heartbeat there. And then exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for a heartbeat. And exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel how that grounds you. Inhale 4, count in your own head. Pause. And exhale for 6. Do that again about 2 more times on your own. And just notice how tuning into your breath will automatically slow it down and calm you down. Okay, so try and stay steady and slow with your breath. Bring your hands to your heart center. If you feel comfortable, you can om with me. If you don't, don't. Take a deep breath in. Om. Take another lovely full breath. Lift it up, light up through your heart and face. And then exhale, release your hands, open your eyes. Good morning, YouTubers. Okay, so lengthen your legs out long, and you can keep this pillow here as you lengthen your legs out nice and long. See how I'm sitting towards the edge of my pillow? That makes me fall off and helps me again draw this lower back in. Bend your left leg and hold it by the shin. So pause, exhale. As you take an inhale, pull on your shin towards you and use it like this anchor point to lift and draw you up through your spine. Keep hold of it with your right hand. As you exhale, again, ground into both sit bones. And then as you inhale, lift your left arm up. So it's like you're saying, morning, I'm here. And then as you exhale, start to turn to your left. Leave the arm in the air to start with and turn your tummy button first, then your ribs, then the boobage, then the shoulders. And then finally, reach the arm back and down just onto your fingertips. Bend the elbow back to give you space in the side body. And then last movement is the cervical spine, the head. Take another inhale here and then exhale again. Imagine from your tummy, your ribs, turn it all a little bit more. Let it ripple up. Lean back a little bit more. One more inhale. And then use your hands to help you go tiny wee bit deeper. Wake up that spine. Okay, and then exhale and unravel. Reach the arm up. Yay. And then bring the hand down and let's switch legs. Okay, well done, everyone. Bring the right leg in. Hold your shin there. Pause, exhale, ground, and then hold your knee there. Inhale. Use it this anchor point to help launch you up. Again, exhale, feel both sit bones down evenly. Don't twist yet, but reach your right arm up. So get long from your hip point to your armpit, like you're saying, hey. All right, and then start to turn to your right. So turn from your tummy, your ribs, your boobage, your shoulders. At the last minute, reach the arm back. Sorry, you get to see my back now. Fingertips go down and bend the elbow back. So you can find some space, almost like you're breathing underneath your ribs. And then finally turn the neck. Take another inhale. As you exhale, again, ripple that twist from the tummy. Let it ripple up the spine bit by bit. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then finally take an inhale. Exhale, unravel, reach the arm up. And exhale, bring it down. Well done. Extend that leg. Give your wrists and ankles a nice little wake up. Go in the other direction. Okay, we can get a bit puffy sometimes as we sleep. Okay, and now I'm going to take my pillow now to mid-mat, and I'm going to sit right at the back and sort of curl in. Okay, and then extend your legs out as wide as you can. Now, some of you, this will be kind of here, and that's absolutely fine. Some of you will get a little bit wider, but don't force it. I want you to still feel that lower back drawing in. So I'm thinking particularly of Martin and back people here. So lean forward, give me a wave with your hands, and then reach around for your beautiful bum. Reach it right underneath and lift and widen your upholstery there. That will help you A, feel your sit bones, but B, as you sit up, it'll again help you draw your lower back in. Flare your monkey toes and push the heels down so the muscles start to tone the bone. Now, some of you will already be getting a bit of a stretch on the inner thigh here. So you can stay here, bring your fingertips forward. Inhale. And again, honoring that curve in your lower back. As soon as you begin to lose it, don't go any further. Okay, but then just maybe some of you could go a little bit further. See how I'm on my fingertips? And it's like I'm drawing the energy back to keep my shoulder blades on my back and keep my chin lifted. You do the same. Just go to wherever you can. Wherever you start to feel a bit of a stretch, then stay there. Monkey toes. Okay, so the energy stays in the leg. The idea is that you're stretching into an engaged muscle, not just flopping into a pose. So bow down. I'm hoping you feel those in the thighs. One more breath. Really nice long exhale to ground down a bit more. Okay, and then inhale. Come on up. If that's intense for you, pause and then slide your hands underneath the back of your knees and bring them in one at a time. Again, those of you who have tighter in the hips, you can have your feet, like mine are, a bit further away, more like a diamond shape. If you're more confident in this pose, then you can bring them closer to your groin. Okay, flex your toes and make sure your big toes and your little toes press together. And then take your hands again, slide them underneath and hold the undersides of your ankles. Now, the idea is that we don't press the knees down, but from your inner groins, imagine that you're trying to stretch your knees to the sides of the room as you press the soles of your feet together. Okay, so don't force anything with your own body weight. Just try and get long. And maybe if this is uncomfortable, lean back and imagine you're shooting fireworks out your kneecaps. You're trying to get your bones longer, create space. So this was for Tina, who was asking for some hip focus stuff. And this is the shape of tree pose. We're going to apply this in a minute as we stand up. Okay. So one more breath here. See if you can extend it a little bit more. Super duper. And then gently bring your knees up. Again, you might need to help yourself up. Okay. And then let's come up to standing. You can discard with your cushion. Unless, actually, if there's people here who want a little bit more of a challenge, we're going to do tree pose now. If you want to challenge yourself, you can use this as an unstable surface to stand on to challenge your balance a little bit more. I'm going to show it for kind of level 1 yogis without, though. That's if you're keen this morning. Bring your hands to your hips. Okay, I'm going to try and mirror you. So bend your left leg, the knee towards me. And then just like you did in that pose just now, it was called Baddha Konasana, turn the knee out to the side. And then slowly bring it to the ankle so your toes can tickle the mat. That might help you keep your balance. If you want a little bit more, slide it up to your calf, squeeze. And if you want a little bit more, you avoid the knee completely and then bring that foot right up to your inner thigh. Press the foot in, feel the thigh tone underneath your foot. And then again, from your groins, press away. Imagine you're trying to take your knee more to the left and you're pushing this hip down more into the earth. So find space in the joint. Draw your tummy in and then feel like you're lifting up, gathering up into your heart. And then reach and stretch. Open your arms, turn your palms towards me, give me a wave, feel you across the vibes. Okay, hold it here. Now you can stay here. You could be holding the chair, by the way. I should have said that earlier. Or you can bring your hands down and we're going to come to figure 4. So bend your supporting leg, take your shin and slide it across. See how my ankle's nice and engaged. Sit down, maybe hold a knee and hold a foot. As you bend in, feel free to hold a chair. Some of you who want a little bit more can keep bending, keep bending, keep bending. Maybe one day, as if by magic, you find the floor. And then once you've found the floor, see if you can straighten your supporting leg and bow in. Gorgeous for the hips. I can hear Tina screaming across the vibes. This is for you, Tina. One more breath. It's for everybody, really.
Okay, and then slide your right foot down so you're in a forward fold. Separate your feet, coming up the healthy way, hands to your hips, shoulders on your back, and then inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, release your hands and pause. So always pause between poses. That way we're moving mindfully and steadily. Okay, let's do the other side. So make sure your feet face forward so we don't end up with pigeon toes or duck toes. Okay, other side, hands to your hips. So you're going to bend your right leg. Remember, I'm trying to mirror you. Turn the right from the hip, turn it all the way out, and then bring the foot either to the ankle. You choose the calf. I suggest you do what you did on the other side though, or maybe up to the inner thigh. Again, being sure that no part of your foot is on your knee, just so we don't press on that knee joint. Okay, and then squeeze to a midline. And as you squeeze in, power up your pelvic floor. And then from that pelvis, push down the bones of your supporting leg and the inner thigh of that lifted leg. And feel like you're trying to extend yourself to the side. Maybe lift up your arms. And you will have movement at the bottom of your foot, so wibbly wobbly. That's good. That means your core is working. You don't want to be like a piece of concrete, okay? Because you're alive. Okay, one more breath. Some of you are going to stay here in your lovely tree. Others of us are going to come down, bend your supporting leg, reach hold of your shin, and then cross it over. This is figure 4 pose. And again, take it in bus stops. Do what you can. Hold a chair, hold a wall, hold your friend. If you're there with someone, hands to your knees, hold the dog if you can get them to stay still. Bend down a little bit if you're going to do this with me. And then one day, as if by magic, you might find the floor. And then maybe start to try and straighten your supporting leg as well. Bow in. Delicious, delicious for the hips. One more breath, yogis. And then simply slide the leg down to the floor. If you're in tree, slide it down and take a forward fold. Hands to your hips. Bend your knees so these lovely bum and thigh muscles do the work for you. They're big for a reason. Inhale. Come on up. We need to use them. Be proud of them. Inhale. And exhale. Hands to your heart. Well done. So this is where the chair is going to come in useful. Or your wall. All right, so have it handy. I'm going to put my left hand on the chair, okay? And then bring your right knee up in front of you and slide your hand under and take hold of the foot. Now, if you can't get the foot, you could use a yoga strap or you could use your tea towel. Or actually, you could also grab the side of your leggings there. Otherwise, try and get the side of the foot. Okay, and then start to draw that leg up towards your nose. Start to take it wide, wide, wide. Can you stretch it back? Tilt your pelvis towards the chair or the wall, and then stretch your knee back behind you. Maybe release it. Stretch it back. Bend it again towards your bottom. See if you can grab it with your hand. And then keeping it high and wide, lift it up, 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 all the way back to the front, and then release it down. Yay. Let's try the other side. I'll move my chair so you can see me. Okay, so now I'm doing the left leg. So bend the left leg, get where you can. I'll show it to you now with me holding the leggings. Okay, so keep the knee wide or high. Start to bring it out to the side. It's like you're doing ballet. I used to do ballet when I was a little girl. And then reach it back. Start to stretch it back. Tilt your pelvis towards the chair and then stretch your knee back behind you. Okay, when you've got to where you can, try extending it. Bring it back. Grab your leggings or the foot. Keep the knee wide and high. Up it goes, round it goes. There might be a place where you wobble and fall out. Just find that range of motion. And then exhale, release it down. If we were doing a longer class, I'd make you do another set of those. So
Thank you, lucky stars. It's a short class. You can always do it on the replay and do another set. It should feel really good. Okay, we've got just enough time to do the last pose I planned. Lie down with your tea towel or your yoga strap. Bend your knees, okay, and extend your right leg up to the ceiling. Now, as you look at that foot, really spread the toes. So don't just let it be there floppy and loose. Okay, it's got to be engaged. So give your leg a poke. Make sure it's engaged. Lower it 45 degrees and you'll feel the muscles engaged. So keep them that engaged as you lift the leg up. And you can either, I can get my big toe with my fingers here. Many of us can't, so use the strap, use your tea towel, or use the side of your leggings. Extend your left leg long. Now, if you're lying here and finding that your neck is doing this, sort of cramping up and back, then find a pillow, something, and put it under the back of your head. I don't want you to be tense in your neck. Take a full breath, draw the leg gently towards you, but remember to keep the muscles toning the bone here. Flex your left foot as well, that's active. Push the left heel into the mat, and then bring the leg out maybe 10 degrees, maybe 15 degrees. All the while checking in that your left leg stays grounded. It's not a competition. Bring it down, turn your toes down to the mat and the inner heel up to the ceiling. That's something called an outer spiral. If you do my classes, you'll know that. Keep the bottom leg grounded and just come to where you can. Hold it there for a breath. Again, if we were doing a longer class, we'd probably go into this a little bit slower. So just take it slow. Smile. You might need your left arm out to counterbalance you. One more breath. I'm hoping again you feel those inner thighs like we did in the seated poses. And then gently, slowly bring it back. Hug it in. And as you hug it in, bring the knee more to the armpit, so around the boob and the boobage, to the side more. Flex your toes. This is actually called wind removing pose. So don't worry if wind does get removed. It's what it's for. Okay, and then release the leg. Bend both legs again. We're going to do the other side. I'm going to spin round because I've got this wall here. Okay, flex your left leg towards the ceiling and keep the right leg bent to start with. Lower it about 45 degrees and see how that makes you engage the muscles. Okay, so I want you to keep that engaged as you lift it up. So once again, you're stretching into an engaged muscle. You'll get the muddy muscle body. Reach up and use, I'll show it to you with a strap or my tea towel. This side. Extend your right leg long. Put something under your head if you're getting cranky there. Engage the muscles. Draw it gently towards your face. You'll see that I have got a difference in my left side to my right side. Everybody has that. And then gently, maybe 10 degrees is your edge. Maybe you could get to 20 degrees. Just bring it down slowly, ensuring that the right heel, right thigh is grounded. Of the extended leg, turn the toes down and the inner heel up. You can see I'm turning my heel up to the ceiling and toes down to the floor. That's a very weird angle. With this fisheye lens, it looks like I've got giraffe legs. Okay, and then just hold it here. Everything stays engaged. So don't let yourself, especially if you're more bendy, don't let this happen. A collapse. Okay, see how my thighs lifted? Keep it all engaged. Keep working. We don't get to nod off in Anusara. Okay, and your hips are going to love you. Take one more breath. Awesome, everybody. And then gently bring that up. Again, you can now discard with your strap. Bend the knee towards the armpit. Hug it in. And then bend up the other leg. Hug that again to the armpits. Reach up. This is called happy baby. Some of you might like to rock around on your back. Or just stay still. Keep the tailbone down. Head back. Pull on your hands. Resist with your feet. One more breath, guys. And then ever so gently bring your feet down to the mat. Extend your legs long for a mini Shavasana. You're on your own. Tuck the shoulder blades, turn the palms up. So you obviously are so welcome to stay here. It's actually really lovely to stay for a little while. A shorter class, and sadly we don't have that luxury. So if you're at home on your own, please stay. Otherwise, if you're ready to finish now with me, bend your knees, roll to your side, come up to a seat. Again, remembering kneeling is wonderful for the low back. Take a moment to let all of that land. Close your eyes. Nice, steady breath. And that kind of sparkly, lifted feeling I'm hoping you're feeling now. This is what you want to take into your day. So we don't leave it on the mat, something we do for 20 minutes and then, okay, off I go. Try and bring this with you, this more energy that you found. Take it into a very beautiful Tuesday. Bring your hands to your heart center again. If you're comfortable, feel free to Om with me. Take a deep breath in. Om. And the light within my heart feels across the interweb, the light within each of yours. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. Well done. Okay, so type into the chat if you've got any questions. You obviously have all found it. Okay, oh, there's 20 of you here. That's lovely. Okay, thank you for coming. Has everybody got all the equipment? I do have a video on YouTube of all the different things you can use. It's nice to see you, Sarah. Instead of yoga straps and blocks and things. So if you want me to, I can direct you to that if you don't have the equipment there at home. Okay, so do put a chat. I know there's a time lag, but put in the chat. Bye, Emma. Oh, Tina, you're here. That's fab. Good. So redo that, Tina, and I'm also planning for something for Friday for you. Hope. Hi, Rihanna. Yeah, it is nice. Lovely to see you, Claire. JJ's birthday today. Nice to see you, Justine and Julie. So I hope you enjoyed it, Martin, Louise. I don't know whether Sally is here. Okay, so I will see you the same time tomorrow here live stream. So that's Wednesday. Remembering, if you want to get sort of set up for Sunday, it's going to be a longer class on Insight Timer. Okay, bye everybody. Oh, what you're saying, Claire? 2 yoga for sore neck from working on a laptop. I've got a really good YouTube class, Claire. I'll email you the link on a neck and shoulders. There's one there already. So I'll send you that. Oh, we've got more shoulders and neck. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you for the ideas. Okay, we've got 2 of you wanting shoulders and neck. I'll send you both the link to the other class as well, but we'll do some shoulders and neck tomorrow. Your wish is my command. Okay, I'm off now for my morning tea. Take care, everybody, and stay energized. Bye.